What's up guys, Zenigami here. Let's go through 15 stamina T-Bone Fortnight mission. The mission is to deal as much damage as you can in a single turn, and specials do not count, so it's only your regular attack damage. We're going to be using a Sadie Virgo team. The Coliseum Smoker on here and the Aokiji are basically necessary. If you have a Hawkins, you can swap out Helmeppo for Hawkins for some extra damage, although it does make it a little bit harder to stall because you start hitting very hard. You can swap out your Aokiji for a Robin. If you do have a Robin, that will make it better because Robin's 2 times attack damage is bigger than Aokiji's 1.5. And Croc is really here, so that way, once we get through our big burst turn on stage 5, we can actually beat the boss, because if you lose to the boss, it doesn't matter now, does it? So, we're using mostly strikers. You'll notice 5 of the 6 characters on the team are strikers. The one big important thing to note is that Coliseum Smoker will cut our health by 20% and deal 10 times that, or maybe 15 times. It deals a percentage of that back to the enemies based on how much health you have. So, we are actually going to try to get our health as low as possible while still stalling for Coliseum Smoker. I do not have any skill ups on my Coliseum Smoker because I somehow believe that global One Piece characters might get 2 times skill ups, which it's been a long time and I'm a sad, lonely guy. So, my Smoker has no skill ups. I have to stall for 27 turns, and I'll give you, anyone who wasn't watching live, a spoiler, it took us a lot of tries to get this team to work. So, on stage 1, sometimes you'll get the red guys. Those are great to stall on because they hit every 3 turns for 1500. Besides that, we're going to stall on the turtles and maybe take a few hits from the other guys to drop our health lower on purpose. Now here I'm going to be looking for a purple orb on Virgo. I did not get a purple orb on Virgo. So, luckily I got a 1-turn pass. Now you can use Virgo's special to give himself a matching orb, and I'm going to have to rely on that. Using Virgo's special to get a matching orb, which does mean that I'll also kill something with Virgo's special. Use Aokiji and Smoker first. Smoker, use them on the lobster, on the crabs, that way the crab's armor will take the hit. Virgo's special, hopefully you don't need to use that to actually give himself a matching orb, and Helmeppo and Sadie to give yourself 30% extra damage. After that, it's all about just hitting your perfects. Hit your perfects with this team, and you've got over 2.3 million damage. Now, this is a very hard fight to do free to play. Like I said, this took me maybe 9 tries on stream for anyone watching it live. There are many more easier teams to use. For example, you can use 6-star Doflamingo. You can't use regular Doflamingo because you can only bring blue, pink, and yellow characters, so you can't use regular Doflamingo. You'll have to use 6-star Doflamingo. You can use a double Sengoku team, you can use a double X-Drake team, you can use a double Moria team, although with a Moria team you will have to heal back up to full health. And there you go. So here is an example of the double X-Drake team that you can use. The Whitebeard ship we're only going to be using to drop our health lower on purpose, so that way we can get closer to stalling out. We don't have to stall as much because I'm no longer using Coliseum Smoker, but only Doflamingo's 20 turn cooldown. With Robin, you can double your int character damage, and Doflamingo doubles your orb effectiveness, so you don't really need any other orb boost besides that. Once again, we are bringing Croc because Croc will poison on the final stage. You could bring Blue Croc, you can bring Don Krieg, as long as anyone who poisons to let you actually beat this stage, because you're not going to have enough health to tank hits on the final boss. And Aokiji is just because he's a strong int hitter. So the only characters you require on this team are Robin and Doflamingo. In fact, you don't even need the Doflamingo. You could swap out Doflamingo for another orb booster such as Noland or anyone else. Or if you have Doflamingo, you don't have Robin, you could get rid of Robin, use Aokiji, and use some more strikers to get your damage up. So you're going to need either Robin or Doflamingo. Your captain being X-Drake is very important. You can also use, once again, one of the other captains that I named earlier. For example, Sengoku captain, you can use him, you can use Moria, but with Moria you're going to need to heal up, so you're going to need to bring a Marco. Either Marco will do on your Moria team to heal back up to full to get your 3 times attack boost from Moria. And so if you're able to get your hands on one of these rare recruit characters, X-Drake, Moria, Sengoku, Doflamingo, Robin, any of those guys will make this fight so much easier, but we're still going to use the same general strategy. It's stalling on stages 1 through 4 and then bursting on stage 5 because stage 5 has those 6 characters. Don't forget, you can always bring Monet because Monet will delay and also boost your damage by 1.2 times, which is very useful, having a delay and having a conditional or conditional attack booster who fulfilled his own condition all in the same turn. You can also bring Hawkins and Sadie, Helmeppo and Sadie. Don't forget the Rainbow Dragon and Sadie. Rainbow Dragon actually has more attack than Helmeppo, which is a fun thing to do. Actually used an Evolver on a large burst turn. And here I think I hit like 3 greats, but we still do 4 million damage. It's so much easier once you get access to the strong characters and the strong tools. And after that, it's just about beating the island. Guys, this is a very hard mission to do. Hopefully you can figure out a team that works for you. Here are just 2 teams that worked for me. I've been Zinigami. Thank you so much for watching. Get your 2.3 million damage. And y'all stay beautiful.